Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays Balatro, where today we'll be playing on the Anaglyph deck. On this deck, after defeating each boss blind, we will gain a double tag. And that means that we are going to have to do some skipping in order to use these double tags and knowing when to use them so that we get the optimal use out of it. We'll be playing this on orange stake, so we'll still be getting those perishable and those eternal jokers. Now let's see what we have in here. We have the pillar as our first boss blind, which probably isn't too bad on the opening round. I mean, that could get a lot worse later on. We're not going to do any skips now since we're not going to be able to take advantage of the double tags until after we earn our first one. Let's see. We've got some nice clubs here, so I'm going to see if we could just do our typical first round attempt at getting a flush, but it looks like it's a no-go today. Ooh. Oh, but we do have 3 10s. All right, so we'll go with the 3 of a kind. I guess that's not too bad. 180. Well, not exactly the best thing you have, but I think this might be enough. Barely. Barely not, that is. But now we get a full house. Actually, that's a good full house that would have been one-shotted if I had gotten it at the right time. Well, just can't get these things in order. Perhaps I should have been looking for full houses when I was doing my original search. Well, now, what do we get here? We have a buffoon pack. Anything useful in here? The Green Joker and Even Steven. And Even Steven even comes up with some chips. Let's try Even Steven. See if I can remember to use some even cards in here. So a foil, foil Even Steven. That should be good. Assuming, of course, we can get some even cards. So let's toss all that. Actually, let's keep the 6. Toss the King and Queen. Ooh. I'll take the 6 full house since we have Even Steven, so that'll really give us something nice in there. 2,000! Ooh, that'll certainly get us through the boss blind. Actually, it'll get us through round 2 also if we are lucky in what we're collecting. So we can skip, let's see, half Joker or hack. One's eternal and the one is perishable, so let's not even worry about that and just try to start collecting interest since we can get through the boss blind, I think, with what we've got. Assuming, of course, we could draw even cards. Even cards other than 10. So let's get rid of those. And ace, ace. Alright, let's try it. Even numbers. Channel our even numbers. That's not channeling our even numbers. That's awful. Well, it's trolling me. That's what it's doing. It's trolling me. Alright, fine. We'll just do that to get rid of some cards and see if we can get something nice. 8, 8, 4, 4, 4. Yes, that's something nice. That's what the game is doing to me. It is giving me total, utter trash until at the very last moment it suddenly gives me a full house in order to do something. There's my first double tag. Now we don't have to spend that immediately because if we take something and we have several double tags, then we just get several copies of the same thing all in one tag. So if it's something that is worth getting, of course. Now let's see, Arcana pack, and I think we can still get away with not doing anything because an Even Steven with 50 chips on it is pretty good. So that despite the fact that we just got face cards in here, which are not going to trigger even Maybe I should get something other than even Steven because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right. A straight with 3 of those in there? Yeah, that would be plenty. Good. And we will take the Uranus. The card sharp. Oh, I just can't resist the card sharp. There's a reason why it has a gold sticker on it. I can't resist the card sharp. Now, let's see if we could take this. Well, I still need a source of flat mult that doesn't depend on me playing even cards. But let's see what we got here. At least I got a pair of 6s here. 10, 10, 6, 6. This should be, ooh, full house. I only play 2 pair for this, since if I don't one-shot it, which I did anyway, then the card sharp will at least be able to activate on it. Getting 2 full houses would be tough. So we got 20 still. So now let's go after the psychic. Now let's see. King, king, 3, 3, 5, because we need to play 5 cards with what we do. Alright. Well, that was cheapy since we didn't have any even cards in that last round. Please, even cards! Even cards! We want even cards! You're being rude. Simply rude. Alright, fine. I will play a pair of aces. Oh, this is turning into a horrific mess. Well, at least this is 2 parry ties, so I get the times 3 this time around, right? Now, well, the good news is it's evens. The bad news is it's a pair, but I think the card sharp might give me enough in order to get over the line. Even Steven makes my words a little bit overly pessimistic. All right, now let's get a money source going. All right, good. And what is our blind? The blind is clubs, so keep that in mind. So don't buy the moon right now. Let's see, anything else? No. Oh yes, what are the skips? We do want to know what the skips are. Uncommon joker tag and a garbage tag. The garbage tag is garbage. Uncommon jokers. I could use a pair of uncommon jokers. And I'll have a choice of 3 at some point. All right. I think we'll go for that. See how it works. All right. But we don't get them until the next shop. So I hope I didn't just shoot myself. Oh, 2 pair. Both evens. That would have been better as the second 2 pairs, of course, because that's when the card sharp would really make it powerful. 5, 9, king, ace. 10, 10, 8, 8. Now this should be worth a pretty penny. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, and the rocket is worth 1 right now. Okay. Ooh, the matador. Oh, the club. Well, if I play a club, that'll be worth 8 in there. So I will take that for now. And I will take the bull. Alright, so that means that a nice money source. Should I just save the money for that? Or should I get the celestial pack. One celestial pack. And alright. That's it. So now let's go and see what the club has to offer. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 5, 7, 9, queen, ace. Alright, make sure I play at least one club. Right, and let's get rid of that and playing the clubs so that I could get the Matador money. Okay, good. And here we have this one with a pair of, actually, no, I've already got a club there, so we'll do it that way. Good, even Steven is helping quite a bit. All right, nice. Ceremonial dagger. Ooh, interesting. How much can I get for that? That'd be worth 6. I give it 6, 12. So I get about 12 points on there quickly. The ceremonial dagger was cheap. It's feeding it that's going to be very expensive. And I was just trying to think, well, I could toss him. Even Steven, yeah, even Steven would be worth a decent amount. I don't need it for the chips anymore because the bull is handling that. And I do sometimes forget to use even Steven. So maybe the ceremonial dagger will be just the thing for it. The trouble is, I have to sell something to do that. Oh, I can sell the Matador, right? Yeah, it's going to be a while before I beat anything. That's also worth 3. How much does the rocket cost? Oh, okay, they're all worth 3, so it doesn't matter which one of those I sell. Obviously, I'm not selling the bull, or definitely not the card sharp, since I can't sell that one. All right, so we'll get rid of that. Do that. And let's see how this works. I don't get the dagger to work too often. Obviously, I've won on a blue stake run once. That's it on that. Let's see. Well, no, let's not worry about a buffoon pack yet. Well, we got the tooth coming up. Alright, so now. Yeah, alright, so I don't have to worry about even cards anymore since I just sacrificed even Steven. Let's see if I just sacrificed my entire run as I was doing that, because now that's worth 6. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, putting the dagger right there won't be a problem because it cannot destroy the card sharp. Yeah. So it's safe there. I think that's the best thing to do for the moment. And we'll just get rid of those. And 10, 10, 4, 4. Too bad we don't have the radio. And how much are we doing on our second 2 pair now? Not enough on the second 2 pair. So we'll need 3 of them. So we are going to need another source in the matter. Our rocket fund is about to, actually, getting rid of the rocket when I've got the bull is probably not the best idea. So I am not going to do that. But misprint, that sounds like a wonderful thing to feed to it. So that's what we'll do. Do we want a larger hand size? Actually, I've been being crushed by not having enough cards, so I think I am going to take that despite the costs. It's always tricky to determine whether oh, actually, how is my full house versus my two pair 60 times? Actually, my two pair is better right now, so I will keep it at two pair, even though I do have that third 7. Yeah, that's not worth too much, but this. Alright, yeah, I'm going to need a little bit extra in there. Right now, ceremonial is worth 10. Yes, so if I just get some food to the ceremonial dagger, maybe it'll get me up to a nice, decent number. But being at 10 already is pretty nice. Just in case in there. Ooh, Chaos the Clown. I don't think so. How about this? Mercury. Well, that's not going too well. I was hoping I'd get something to feed the dagger. Alright, I'll feed it the gift card. Yeah, you could go into there. Yeah, that's going to be worth another 6. Gotcha. Tooth. Oh, and the bull is not going to like the tooth at the moment. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. I keep on instinctively trying to play as if I still had the Even Steven around. I was thinking, I will keep on forgetting Even Steven. Now I can't forget it, even the fact that I don't have it anymore. Alright, next round. Actually, playing that extra card in order to get rid of it might not be the best idea, considering that I'm losing all that money due to this. Alright, good. Now I gotta get my money back up. Baseball card. Ooh. See, that's uncommon, that's uncommon, that's uncommon. 4 uncommons. Times 1.5 for each one. Ooh. That's only worth 16. How much is that going to do? Because that would be worth... Let's go and see what happens here. Oh, we've got the needle. I guess we'll find out whether or not we've got something that can beat the needle. Pair of 7s and a pair of jacks. The trouble is the needle does not like the card sharp. So I have to one-hit this without benefiting from the card sharp for anything except for it helping to feed the baseball card. $10,687. That is too little. So if I don't find another source of malt, I'm dead. Yeah. So let's see what we can do here. So we got the rocket now, getting money to the bull. So maybe that'll help a little bit. Right, Uncommon Joker each give 1.5 malt, and this is tricky. Okay, this gives us money. Yeah, it doesn't matter because they're all going to get. I just want to make sure I've got my X malt as early as possible. So I will put the card sharp up here. Yeah, because it's the only eternal, and yeah, that's the problem. It's the only eternal joker that I've got. So I'll have to put it in that order, despite the fact that actually it doesn't matter because none of these other have flat mult in them, so it doesn't matter what order I have the rest of them. I guess that means we want to just go ahead, do nothing, see if that reordering does anything for me. A double tag. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. Okay, pair of sevens and pair of twos. Does this change the equation of everything any? 20,000. That was a pretty poor one, so it's possible I can get to 25,000 if I have a good enough two pair. Jack, Jack, 9, 9. Let's see what this gives us. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. It's not yet. Okay, that's 86, but I didn't see what that individual hand had. Let's see. Oh, I had only 20,000, so that gave me 66,000 for that particular one. Oh yeah, 66. Yeah, but that means that's worth only 22,000 without the card sharp. So yes, still don't have enough. I'm gonna have something that will get me up there. All right, what can possibly help me here? Anything in here that will give me extra +1 mult. Let's see. We've got I think I need an uncommon that will get me flat mult in here. That's common, that's common, that's common, that's common. They're all commons. So that's not going to help me in the slightest. And I'll give you +15, but then I lose times 1.5. And what am I at right now? I'm at 5 mult. And this is at 16. Right. 5 mult, 16. So you got even Steven here. That might get me. Because one of the problems is we've got, right, because we've got the dagger nice and early before everything's going on in there. So, yeah, so giving that up, yeah, is 21, 21, that's 10, right. So I will need at least 10 mult in order to have any hope of compensating for the loss of one of these uncommons in there. And of course, placement is going to make a big difference because the card sharp, oh, that's right, the card sharp is going to be useless in this particular boss. Ooh. This is bad. So if I get rid of all the discards, will the +15 mult help me any? Because if we go the 1.5, and that is 1.520, that's worth 10, that's worth 5 extra mult. I'm going to do this and probably forget to do the discard thing in there. And what else have... Oh, yeah. I should have thought about this before selling that. Yeah. I think that's what I have to do. Well, now, let's see what boss blind I get. The wheel. Okay, I can handle that a little bit better, I think. All right, let's see if that was a good decision or a bad decision. Alright, king, 10. Alright, let's get that. Oh, actually, because I sold somebody, we have that Mystic Summit. I do not like the Mystic Summit. So I really wish I had decided on what I was doing before then, but alright, that gave us 20,000. So in fact, it gave us the exact same amount. Okay, it means I would have lost against the that I would have lost that one. It confirms that. Alright, so now we have 3 double tags. Okay, walkie-talkie. Each play 10 or 4 gives plus 10 chips. And plus 4 when scored. Now, why do I have the card sharp there? Oh, because I wanted the ceremonial dagger to be on the left, since that's our flat mode, of course. Okay, walkie-talkie, plus 50 chips, 10 and 4. I like that one a little bit better than I like the Mystic Summit, except for the fact that I need 10s and 4s in order for it to work. I think the Mystic Summit is technically a little bit better there. Let's see. What do I have in the way of this? The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, or the Hierophant? Spin the wheel. Just in case we were wondering if the Mystic Bull had enough chips on it, I guess. Yeah. Anything in a standard pack that will help me? Not in the least. Alright, next round. I've been, let's see. Mega Buffoon pack. 3 of a kind. Neither of those two really impresses upon me. So we will do that as we completely ignore what was in the boss blind of the house. Well, the Mystic Summit wants me to do my discards anyway, so it's not going to be too bad, I think. Let's see. We want to keep the 9s and discard that. Good. So how about that? I think that we could still get something decent with 19. So I managed to decrease my score in that little transaction somehow. Because I've been getting 20,000 before. And 80,000. Okay, 20,000. That was 60,000 on. Yeah. So okay, I'm back up to 20,000-ish. It looks like. Okay, Earth and Saturn. Not really. And Mega Celestial packs. Not really wanting to spend the money at the moment. So let's see what we get here. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's the problem I have with the bull, is it discourages me from spending money. And as a result of this, you can find yourself in situations where you can't get anything good because you're not spending money in order to try to get anything good. Oh, I forgot to discard. Alright. Yes, those. Okay, there we go. 94. Alright. Actually, did I on that one that didn't break 2,000 just forget to play and do my discards? Maybe that was a possibility. Let's see. Pumped Fist. No. Reserved Parking. You know? I complain about Mystic Summit. How about if I just turn it into Dagger Food? Yeah, that's something I can do. That's an option. At least it is in this particular case the Emperor, High Priestess, or the Moon. Interesting thought. And oh, the boss is the house. All right, the High Priestess. Do we want to try to get some planet cards, or do we want to get? Let's try the Emperor. And maybe something useful coming out of that. Well, I certainly don't want the star. All right, so let us head into here. Let's not spend too much of our money. Ouch. All right, and let's do that. Oh, I don't have the Mystic Summit anymore, so I don't have to really discard as if I were still using it, but that's another matter. 9875422. Horrific. Oh, hold on. I've got strength. Yeah. All right. Ace, ace, 5, 5. That's what strength is for, right? Helping you to get out of spots like that. 10, 10, 2, 2. 26,000 on the first one. That was good. 104. Now the bad news. 98654. Yeah. Well, let's see. Is there anything here that could? Let's see. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I'll discard the 10 then. Yeah. Or I'm not really discarding, I'm playing it. But those are all being ignored. Now this should be more than enough for what I need to. Because even if I play high card, it should be pretty much guaranteed be something good. Just don't play a single pair. Alright, so I'll just play that high card. Okay, good. That gets me by the house. And now I've got 4 tags. This would be a good. Oh, yes. All right. I'll buy the full. I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. Let's open this up. And let's see. Might be good to have Pluto around just in case of a contingent thing, but I think I'd rather have Strength than Pluto as my full card. So I will do that. And I won't show you second Arcana pack. The High Priestess. Actually, I guess do we want to take a pair of 5s into a pair of 6s? How many 5s versus 6s in my total? Really don't want to start messing with those. 3, 7. How about 7s? How are my 7s doing? Yeah, 7s to 8. Okay, 7s to 8. I think that would be a good one. Alright, so now I can use my High Priestess. Well, Pluto I definitely want to use just in case. And not worry about Neptune. Let's see. Clearance sale. I will wait on that. Actually, what's the next? Water. Oh, Mystic Summit would have really loved that one. Polychrome tag. Top up. What I really could use though is a negative. Polychrome. Well, if I get everything out of Polychrome, that could really be a real nice number in here. Actually, maybe I should get the Mystic Summit since, well, Dagger Food, right? I mean, at least I could do that. But do I want the polychrome or do I want or not? Oh, actually, polychrome. That's it. Polychrome. Dagger food. Yeah. That's the thing. The polychrome is expensive, and expensive equals dagger food. All right, got it. Okay, well I don't need to do that for the Mystic Summit since I sacrificed that. Now I got 24 there. Good. $27. Good. That means I might be able to work through that. 118. Wonderful. Alright, so Hanging Chad and Saturn. Tower. Really? Where are the jokers? You're trolling me. Okay. Oh, because I didn't skip it. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's like I decided I'm not going to skip, and then I'm complaining that I'm not getting the thing from skipping. It's like, oh, that's right. I think I decided to. I think I mentally decided, oh yeah, skipping would be a great idea, and I didn't do it. Ah, that is. Oh, that's the worst. Don't ask. Don't ask. Number of times I've hit the wrong button, and that time I say, oops. I have 28,000. And then of course I spent all too much money trying to do that. All right. Let's see. 88. There we go. And they're not even. Oh, that's right, because I didn't even get any jokers on that little round there. Let's see. This is. And actually, I'll keep Neptune for. Actually, I didn't even use that tower, which would have been a good idea if I did use it. Mime. Do I use it for its baseball abilities or retrigger all cards held in hand abilities? So I don't have any held in hand abilities I know of. That's worth. They both cost 5. Not sure which is the better thing to do with it. Well, in any case, how about? Yeah, I'm sorry. Your dagger food. Sorry about that. Actually, I was thinking at one point of getting the clearance sale, but now I remember, no, you don't want to use the clearance sale when you got the dagger in here. That's a very bad mix. So, good thing I forgot about using it. Okay, Celestial Pack is. No, we want to save our money. Actually, how are we doing in our. Only 100 for that. We've got 100, 200. So I got 250 chips about. Water? Yikes. Alright. That's right. I don't have any of those pesky actually, discards aren't pesky. They're really nice things to have. How about if I turn that into a stone? Good. Alright, that's 2 of them. What's pesky is not having any of. Okay, I need 76543. So I'll play that. It's a straight. Not going to be worth much, but it'll get 5 cards out of my hand. And now I will draw that. And that should be enough, right? I think so. 275. Ooh. I just realized we're in the last ante. I didn't realize we got that far. Okay, retcon. What is my final blind? Run random jokers disabled every hand. This can be troublesome. And what is the blind that would be useful? Pair, 3 levels. Pair, 3 levels. Let's see, that would be a level 18 pair that we would have. So that'll give us a 19 mult with that'll be a very, very good pair that will be in there. And that is a much lower risk item to have in there. I think this may work. So anything I want to put in, see, those are both eternals, so I cannot feed them to the dagger. This will be worth 12, 13, 14, 15 mult just by itself. I wonder what this will do for me. I'm not too sure what is going to happen here, but let's go and see. Skip. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay, it's up to 20. All right. Okay, so yeah, 21. Yeah, so therefore we have 21 in there, 295 as our chips. This is wonderful. Simply wonderful. Actually, 295. That's making the bowl look measly. 4, 8. So I could get +4 just by having that in there. Would that be worth more? Oh yeah, but the bull is giving me an extra 1.5 in there. Let's see what we get in here as we go to the big blind. This has got to be worth something, right? 99,99773. Okay. See how much we get. This is, of course, before the tripling. 44,000. All right. Good. That's a decent amount. Oh, wait. Why am I doing 2 pairs? That was the entire point of all that I did. A pair of 5s. Baseline pair of 5s. Oh, yes, much better. Oh, I almost kicked myself in the mouth. $428. Yes, good. So that's enough to win. All right, I was thinking maybe of getting rid of the bull and saving it to the dagger, but now don't do it. It gives us an extra target for the boss to debuff, because who knows what I would get if I tried to get rid of the Crimson Heart. I may get an even worse blind in there, so probably not. The other choice is to basically spend down until I get the boss I want. Which boss would that be? I'm not too sure, but I think we could survive this boss. We'll find out the hard way, I guess. And let's see. Oh, no, we don't want... Well, how about Pluto as a backup plan? Though, it's not going to be much of a backup plan considering what he has. Being Mercury is the only thing it's really want in here. And fortunately, we don't have any Mercuries in here, so that was just a waste of money. Let's see. One last. Oh, now I get the banana. Half Joker. Plus 20 mult. 295. Yeah. I think this will work. Well now, let's see if I was completely wrong or right. What did I just sell? I just sold the bull, forgetting that the baseball card was making. If I lose, we'll know the reason. All right, now. All right, pair of sixes. $30,000. Baseball card. Well, that slightly vindicates my mistake. 107. $199. And this has not been going as well as I thought it would. Did I really need the bull that much? So I did kick myself in the teeth. How about that? Well, that's how to take a winning. That is how to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh well. Either that or yeah. Yeah, I think I snatched defeat from the jaws of victory on that one, unfortunately. Well, that was the Anaglyph deck, and I think I did the right move on what I did with it. I think it was just getting rid of that bull at the end turned out to be a very, very bad decision. Well, I won't know that unless I was able to play that. But next time we have the Plasma deck. And with the Plasma deck, it changes the rules on how we score our hands. So it's a really weird one, and to even make it tougher, we are going to try that on gold stake. So we'll see how that works in the next episode of Piney Plays Balatro.